All right. So like I said, man has 7 seats. The heart seat is between the seats. Your heart is not located in your head. Your heart is not located in your legs or your feet. Your heart is midway between both your natures. Right? What natures am I talking about? Watch. Everybody look up here. You see that? This is Harmaket. This is Harmaket of ancient Kemet. They call it the Sphinx. Harmaket represents the God nature in man and his what?
Animal nature.
Animal nature. So the heart is set between the seats of the lower man, right?
And also
and the higher man, the God man.
Right.
That's why it's not a seat, but it's between those seats. So for years, nobody knew, outside of who we were, why does this man have why does this lion has a line of a body in the head of a man? Oh, that's the Lion of Judah. That's the Egyptian Lion of Judah. But what does it mean? This is not what this is talking about. This is talking about that nature of God and that nature which is your animal nature. Okay? So now when we get to that point where it's halfway, man is still animal, but man is also what? God, Neter, right? Not NeberTcher, but what? Neter. You see? Holds those same 99 attributes of Allah, right? Those same 99 attributes plus 1. The same in the Ogdad, the 8 plus what? 1. Now here we got 9. We got life again, right? This is talking about in your Shi. When we were talking about Qigong, we're talking about in the chakra. We're talking about that level where now love takes place. See, on that symbol that I was explaining to you about, I won't go into that right now. But the seat of the soul, the heart is the seat, right?
Right.
The seat of the soul, the heart. So it's between those chakras. It's between those areas that we call chakra, right? But right in the middle. Because without that, you don't have love. Now when the Most High is creating nature and He's creating man, He creates animals, right? There you go. You get what I'm saying? He's creating animals. But now, at that 4th chakra level, guess what? The heart. The heart. The heart is also symbolic of the will. The will. So now, this part of man, the God man, takes over that nature of the body. So now he masters, as they call the carnal man or the flesh, right? Now your sexual desires don't drive you anymore. Your eating habits don't drive you anymore. Your emotions, because a woman left you, don't drive you anymore. Because now there's God over top of all of that, right? God is now ruling the earth, the heaven and the earth. Ruler of the heaven and the earth. All right? So this brings us to the 12 forms of love. Let me go a little bit here and I'm going to show you something real quick. What does it say? It says,
and the higher part of man.
Hold on. He so loved the world that he what?
He gave his only begotten
He gave his only begotten son. He loved. What's the word?
Love.
Love. So why did the subjective being walk from subjective realm into objective realm?
For love.
Because NeberTcher loved the world. I'll get into that later about Neter and NeberTcher, which I explained last week, but I'll explain it to you again. But let me get through this so you can see it. There's a division between the lower man and the higher nature of God, right? What was this trying to explain to you? It was trying to explain to you that you are God. You're not a NeberTcher. You're not NeberTcher, but you are Neter. You are the qualitative aspect of God, not the quantitative. Get the difference?
Right.
You're not quantitative, you're qualitative. You are that drop of water in the ocean, Neter. And NeberTcher is that ocean. You can't be that ocean, but you hold those same attributes that the ocean carries. So therefore, you are Neter. Me and my Father are what? One. We're not one as I am equal with him, but I am made qualitatively out of the same substance that he's made out of. When you see me, you see the Father, because we're made from the same substance, spiritual being. You get what I'm saying? All right. And the higher nature of man, the heart soul, watch this, emits light that is pinkish in color because it is what? In tune with the white light of the 12 cranial nerves. This side and that side. 12, 12, 24. The 24 elders who reside in heaven. I'll go a little bit into that later. All right? And it meets at the end with a red light of the lower part of man, carnal. They blend to produce the 12 forms of what?
Love.
Love. So how many forms of love are there?
12.
Somebody read them out to me. Love of what?
Oneself.
Read it together. Love of what?
Oneself.
Love of?
Wealth.
Love of?
Fame.
Love of?
Success.
Love of?
Mate. Husband or wife.
Love of?
Child.
Love of?
Parents.
Love of?
Brother or sister.
Love of?
One's word. Tongue.
Love of?
Life.
Love of?
God.
And love of what?
The Most High.
What's the 12th?
Love
Love of the
High.
Most High. Do you see the descending order though?
Yeah.
Do you see how it's written how the ego dissipates? What is the first love that you got to conquer?
Oneself.
Oneself. Wouldn't it be great if the love of the Most High was number one?
Yeah, you knocked that out.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why in the scripture it says to us sometimes, it tells us, you shouldn't love anything except for the Most High, right? There's nothing you should love. What is that really talking about? It's saying that your greatest love over anything should be the love of the Most High. I don't care what situation 1 through 11 is going on. If that has anything to do with messing with your love of the Most High, you got to correct that problem. You got to set that problem straight, because nothing can come between that love between you and the Most High. Me, watch this, me and my Father are what?
One.
If me and my Father are one, who can get between us?
No one.
1 through 11?
Not at all.
Can any of those loves get between me and my Father? Or we're not what?
One.
We're not one. You see how plain and simple it is? I'm not caught up on the word Jesus. I'm not caught up on the word Yahshua or Tammuz or Haru. We're talking about principles here. Well, brother, nobody can prove Jesus exists. We don't have to. The principles that I'm explaining to you covers whether he existed or not, doesn't it?
Right.